Hi, I'm Wes. I'm joining you from Shavona Creek Jack Russell Terriers here in Colorado, and this is the first of a series of videos I put together on how to use TrialVault. For this first video, we're going to talk about how to set up the event cover page. This is the page the attendees see when they go to register for your event to get information. We're going to talk about how you can enter all the details that show up on that page and also how to customize the look and feel of that page. Follow-on videos will talk about how to set up your class list, add-ons, entry fees, and also how to enable online registration. So the first thing you will do after you create your event request and it's approved, a fresh event will be created and you'll come to the home page like this. You have filled in your basic information already, the name of your event, your club name and the dates, whether or not you're affiliate of the JRTCA, and the currency you're using to accept payments. There's also some more information you can add from here. So a venue, which is probably something important you'd like to add, just to inform your attendees where your event is going to be held. So I'll fill in just a sample here. And it's 366 10th Street, Calhan, Colorado, 80808, United States. So you can fill in a venue. You can also, if you're going to accept paper entries, fill in a mailing address and also inform attendees about any nearby lodging options. You can fill in the name and description and an address. We want to do that right now, though. From here, what we'll do is configure online registration, and that really involves setting up your event cover page and controlling the online registration settings. So what you'll do here is just press this add button to add the configuration, and the default option here is to make your cover page visible, so we'll leave that. There's also an option to open online registration. We're not yet ready to do that because we haven't filled out the remaining parts of the trial, which we'll do in follow-on events. So we'll leave that blank for now. Down here there's some customization you can do. The short description will appear on TrialVault's list of events here. So I'll open that up here just for you to see. It's this text here that appears by the trials. So usually that should just be one sentence, something short to grab people's attention. There's also this long description, which will appear, and I'll just go to a sample trial here, in this little about section below the main title of your event. You can include some more detailed information, but as I'll talk about here in a minute, you can also edit the content that goes directly. We have a rich text editor, I should say, that lets you do more than this. So you might not need to use this long description anymore. Payment instructions, keep those short, probably a sentence or two. You don't want to clutter up the registration page. Also the disclaimer, and here's really some of the important customization options. We'll add a logo here, so I'll go ahead and select that file. And we'll also add, we call it this cover photo. It really is going to serve as the background image to kind of theme your event registration page. So choose usually kind of a landscape or something with some action, with some dogs and some exhibitors doing something that would be nice as a background image. It's going to be cropped to a 5:1 aspect ratio, so keep that in mind. You can upload your premium here as well, add any links, maybe you have a club website, and configure judges. This is just for attendees reference that will show up on the event cover page. So we'll save that, and it'll take a minute to upload the files. And that's done. You'll notice the registration portal, it shows up as closed, but the cover page is visible. And we can view that by clicking this link. And you'll notice again we see registration is closed. There's the staff access button, which you'll see when you go to your cover page. Attendees won't see this because they don't have the right privileges. So that's what shows up there. what I wanted to talk about here is you can add custom content here. I mentioned before there's that longer description you can add that will show up in an about section, but that's just plain text. Here you can actually add in some nice rich text content and images, tables, lists. So any additional kind of theming you want to do to your cover page you can do here. So I'll just put in a sample here. And we'll make that a header. Change that, the font. Center it up. And we'll also insert an image here. I'm going to insert an image just to show you how you do that. So there's this image button, and you can insert an image if you have the URL. You usually don't, so you want to actually click the upload button to upload an image. And I'll just upload the logo again. So we'll go ahead and do that. And usually you want to resize this actually, so because the default size can cause some issues, so make sure you resize it and drag it. So I'll just do that and save that content, and now our logo shows up right on the event homepage. The logo you uploaded earlier will actually show up on this event page here, so you see logos other trials have uploaded. But it doesn't actually show up on the event cover page unless you put it in yourself. So there's this section where you can add custom content, and there's also this section down below where you can add more content too. If you have some products you want to show some images of, maybe t-shirts or cups or other things you might want to inform attendees about, you can do that here. So that gets your cover page set up and ready to go. I'll scroll down here and you'll notice our site map has been filled in automatically based on that address for the venue. It's just a satellite image provided by Google, and we're good to go here. If you put in judges, they'll show up here, and that will complete this initial configuration of the event. Stay tuned for more tutorials.